Hi guys, Joni Dillon here with Timeshare Sales Mastery with video number 2 of our 5-part video series titled 5 Things You May Be Doing to Piss Off Your Manager, to piss off your TO, and lose the deal. So the number 2 thing that most reps, most frontline reps, and even in-house reps are doing is that they're not getting that vacation commitment before they turn their table. Now there's 2 types of people out there if we're talking about non-owners. There's the person that's out there traveling, they're spending money anyway, and then there's the traveler that we sometimes come across that just has no clue. They're not done it, they don't know what it looks like, or their last vacation was 7 years ago, and they don't know what having a vacation plan in their life looks like. Now for the first owner who's out there spending that money anyway, it's your job to calculate and get real figures and a commitment from them that they agree to the number that you came up with as to what they're spending on a year-to-year basis. Now sometimes we hear, yeah, but we don't do this. We don't do this every year. Some years we don't travel this much. Perfect. Okay, so let's take a look at what does that really look like for you? In the off year where you're not going a whole lot, would you say that you at least, maybe not a big vacation, but you still do some mini getaways here and there? Yeah, maybe, or it could be maybe not. And you want to take an average. So shave off a little bit. Say, okay, well, if we have you at 14 days a year, including your mini getaways and your big 7-day or longer vacations, let's drop that down. If you're off year, if you're not doing that much, let's take it to 10 days. Doesn't that seem fair, guys? Yeah, perfect. You've got to get that vacation commitment, and if they're not traveling, then you've got to get them to commit to wanting to travel, or you have nothing in the end. So your job is to really dig into that pain of why they're not going, what's been stopping them from taking a vacation, from at least a mini getaway. Some of your programs allow for mini getaways, 2 to 3 nights. Others don't, so maybe you don't want to go that route, but still encouraging. We got RCI now, points, right? So still encouraging, the idea of what travel looks like and what has stopped them from doing that, because they don't even know. A lot of these people will go years and years and years, 10, 15 years, without really having a real vacation. So your job is to pull it out of them and get them to commit. So clearly we're not going to go, if you've not vacationed a whole lot, to 2, 3, 4 weeks a year, right guys? We would, if this was something that you thought would fit into your lifestyle, don't you think a little more conservative approach would be best? Yeah, or maybe they need to make up for lost time. So your job is to determine which way you want to go with them on that, and to really get them to commit before you move on to the number of days, including mini getaways and larger vacations in a year. And you must say that out loud. So guys, so what it appears is that, what you're currently doing right now is a couple mini getaways, 1 big trip a year. So when we add that up, we're looking at about 13 to 14 days a year. Does that seem right? Yes, perfect. Or, guys, it doesn't seem like you've done a lot of vacationing over the years, but it seems like you can really see what that would look like for yourselves, and really it's time to start making up some lost time. And whether you do it with or without us, this is what it would look like. But you agreed that you could really see yourselves taking maybe a 2 to 3 day getaway at least twice a year, and it would be incredible to be able to afford a vacation that allowed you to go out for a week of the year, right? So when we add that up, that equals whatever that number was, right? 14 maybe. So, but let's just go a little conservatively, since you haven't been accustomed to travel, and let's call it 10. People love when you go conservative because you're not overly pushing them into something, and they say, yeah, we can see that, that seems right. And you have to turn on this vacation commitment, guys, whether they're owners or non-owners. If they're owners, you want to know what they're doing outside of their ownership. What other ownerships they own with. What are they doing that is not ownership involved, right? Hotel stays, all of that. You've got to know this stuff to be able to build a proper roadmap for yourself, but then ultimately for your TO when you turn that table. All right, guys, this is Joni from Timeshare Sales Mastery. The number 2 thing that you may be doing to piss off your TO and to lose the deal is you're not gaining a vacation commitment. Guys, get out there, be unstoppable, have an incredible day. Peace.